Hello class, so this is our very first video ever, and this is actually just a short vocabulary video that goes along with your first lesson, defining angles. So I'm going to do a little bit of explaining here, just because this is your first video. This up here is what you need to put in your table of contents. And for those of you who have had my class before, you probably already know what to do. But this number here is actually your lesson number. And then this right here is your lesson title. So we're going to be defining angles today. And then the page numbers that correspond in your ISN are going to be pages 1 and 2. Then you're going to go to your words worth knowing, which is a section after your table of contents but before your actual lessons where we write down vocabulary words. And so today we have 3 different vocabulary words, and there's multiple ways you can do this. You can go ahead, pause the video, and write down your 3 words worth knowing right now. You can write down just the first word, listen to my explanation, pause it, write the second word, listen to my next explanation, and so on and so forth. Or you could even watch the entire video first and then write your words worth knowing. Whatever is best for you, whatever helps you learn these words the best, that's what you need to do. So our very first word here is ray. An array, actually, you might remember all 3 of these words from other classes, geometry mainly, but we do need to go over them so that everyone's on the same playing field. So a ray is a part of a line that has one endpoint and extends forever in the opposite direction. So right here we have an example of a ray. And we also have another example of array because it has one endpoint and extends forever in one direction. Now, our second word is an angle, and an angle is formed by 2 rays with a common endpoint. So you can see here we've got 2 rays and they have the same endpoint. That means that it forms an angle. And this is probably the angle we're all looking at and realizing is there. However, you do need to realize that there's another angle. This angle on the back side that's greater than 180 degrees. Lastly, we have the vertex, and the vertex is a common endpoint of an angle. Basically, this common endpoint right here that forms the angle with the 2 rays, that's called the vertex. Alright, so now you guys kind of know how to go about these vocabulary videos. If you have any questions about how to do it, ask me in class, and now you're all set to actually watch your video lesson for tonight.